Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Scourge League 3.16. In this episode, I'm going to be going over this new Spectre from Scourge League. This is the most insane Spectre you're ever going to see, guys. The Demon Harpy. We're also going over why you should do the Scourge mechanic, and I mean putting your items in and scourging them and getting crazy implicits. What the crazy mod you're looking for is, why you should do it, and what I was doing wrong. Also, I'm going over the build upgrades. Hope you guys enjoyed my build diary for day 2, day 3. And yeah, this is a great video. We have a new Spectre in Scourge. So this is the new Demon Harpy. You can find this in the Scourge mechanic. It seemed to not spawn in the lower areas, but we started to find it past like Act 6, I think. And then into maps for sure, definitely at maps. And then some of the maps you can't find the Harpy, and you can only find it in the actual Scourge mechanic. You can't find it in the map, and you can't desecrate it in the map. You have to kill a Harpy and then get your Spectre skill ready, where you have this, and then hold A so you can see the corpse. Like, let's say you had a corpse, so there's a corpse on the ground. You killed one, you have to hold A so you can see the name, you see? And then when it's highlighted and it's red, then you can Spectre it, and you have to do it during the timer, during the bar, so it's really tough and really hard. So I recommend, if you want to get this Spectre, you can just get it from my hideout. You can just message me in game, my name is Bonebum, and then you can get the Spectre from me. Also, you can just join my guild, and with my guild, I have given access to my hideout, so people can just join whenever they want and get the Spectre. Allow guild members to visit your hideout, so it's insane. And then we have like a Spectre bank in my hideout, and then we're also going to have a guild hideout after. But the main reason to use this Spectre, that's very important. Obviously, I've told you all about the Spectre and how to get the Spectre, but what does it actually do? The main thing it does, the main reason we use it, is there's this screech, and it's this big cone, huge cone. Kind of reminds me of the Carrion Golem spikes, but way bigger, full screen, across the screen cone, reaches everything, covers everything. And what it does is, during the screech, it hits multiple times, and it stacks up this debuff every hit. And basically, it can increase the amount of physical damage the enemy takes per stack. And so originally somebody thought it was only up to 10, and then I saw 13, and then a viewer saw 19, and so we're not sure what the limit is. And that was when there was 2 Demon Harpies in a map on us, which doesn't count like all the minion scaling and stuff that we can do to Harpies, and possibly having 3 of them. You could have 5 of them. I made a joke that you could do double Midnight Bargain, and you could have 7 of the Demon Harpies with a debuff stacking, and if it's infinite, then that sounds really insane for physical damage, and you go like Skeletons, Carrion Golem, Stone Golem, Zombie, something physical with the Harpies, and it's just completely bonkers. Because in the past, people did Syndicate Operative Carrion Golems, Impale, because it makes sense. It's all these fast attacking, good, better clear was the main reason they did it. So now we have this as the support, buffer, clear, instead of the Syndicate Operatives. Is this better or just different? It's really cool, actually. I think this might be better and could turn out better for bossing overall. These Demon Harpies are really cool. Yeah, so then the thing is, people are going to ask, what about the monkeys? Well, they give frenzy charges and power charges that are inconsistent, especially for skeletons. So currently in this build and the Reaper, this is pretty cool. Well, Reaper won't really work because it'll eat them. But for this build, because the charges aren't completely consistent, this might be more consistent about debuffing the boss and the enemies rather than buffing up the skeletons that are temporary. This might work out better, so I'm just trying it out. It feels really good. You should try it. You'll like it too. You'll feel the clear just from the Harpies alone, and yeah, I'll show you them now. Okay, so just coming into a map, and here we go, Harpy Scream. Look at that giant Scream. We put Spell Echo on them. They're basically a 2-link right now, so that's just the Harpy, and then it's linked to Spell Echo and Minion Life. Or is this greater? No, yeah, this is Minion Life. So I'll switch it to greater area increase area of effect, and now they'll do huge screams, and this is what I was using previously until I hit up into the red maps and I actually killed my specters and zombies because they're very squishy. They didn't have minion life support, basically. I didn't have an elder helmet, but I wanted this big ass scream, and it looked really cool. And you can go in the thing and then you can have your harpies fight their harpies, and it's really cool. And you could even try it yourself of trying to find a harpy and getting attacked by it and getting the debuff to see the increased physical damage. We don't know how much actually it increases it, but it's really cool. And then the fact that this is just your support specters and it's basically clearing like white maps, low tier trash. If you had actually supported these, I could see this being an actual build, but the fact that we can use these as support specters that also clear, and that's really cool, and the synergy with the physical builds, I'm excited to actually find out the real numbers on what we've been actually using. But I think if it's worth it to invest in 1, it's worth it to go to 3, because we'll just stack it unless it if it caps at 20, then we might already be reaching the 20, and it's a waste with like 1 or 2, and we don't need 3 or more. But either way, they're really cool. I enjoy the scream. They're really fun to have in your gameplay while you're just screech, and then they do this like whirl, and it's so sick. So now I wanted to show you where I'm currently at. It's tier 11, Awakener 6. This is just my current progress. We have the Spectres. Look at that screen, full screen AoE. They're all debuffed. They're taking increased physical damage. We don't know how much, but it looks really, really, really cool, and they're consistent and fun. We don't have to run life tap on them, so we get an extra gem. That's why we're able to run this increased area, or the, in this we have Spell Echo as well, right? So we put the Spell Echo instead of the life tap. It's really sick. And then the clear is really good. This is T11, and we're still rocking just our League Starter build, and we're melting everything. We're a bit squishy, but I love the damage and the clear, and these new Spectres turn out to be really insane, really powerful. I hope that the buff is actually completely insane, and it was worth stacking 3 of them, and it has some infinite that would be insane if there's even more potential behind this, because we just started. This is like day 2, day 3, so this is super sick. And hope you guys like this Spectre. Hope you enjoy it when you actually get it in game. And yeah, you can get it from my hideout if it's too hard to get from the actual Scourge mechanic. I'll try to show you one. Alright, now it's time for my second thing. So the first one was our Spectre. You should get the Demon Harpy, and you can get it from my hideout. Easy clap. Join my guild. And then the second thing is, okay, I'll tell you guys why you should Scourge your items. And I'm not going to go through all the mods, and it's really complicated. I'm going to watch how quick this is. Okay, so I show you one important mod from each Scourge item, just to show you why you should Scourge your items and why I was getting shit before. So look at the item level, 68. So when I was doing it before 68, there was just a ton of stuff missing. So sucks to be me. It's really good when you're mapping. So once you hit T1 maps, oh my god, Scourge is insane. So powerful. Start Scourging your items. You want your items to be item level 68 plus so they can get these mods. But basically, each item. So the wand, you can get +1 physical spell skill gems. This is not the only mod you can get. This is just showing you that why you should be doing it. Also, there's fire res, there's extra levels, there's tons of stuff. It's insane. It's really rare though. Like obviously, this is what you're going for though. Really, +1 socket, a +1 to level of socket and minion gem for the body armor, and it's a 25 weighting. It's very rare, but technically this is possible, and it's 68. And then there's also support. There's minion, aura. Like this is pretty crazy. This is really strong. What is this? What? Then we have the helmet. Nearby enemies take 4% increased phys damage. Also 3%. 100 weighting. Boot. +1 skelly. There's also +1 zombie. There's also cannot be frozen. These are just insane mods. Also reses again. Reses everywhere. Here's minion attack speed. 10%. There's also minion damage of 14 or 15%. And this is on the glove. There's also curses. You could get free curses on the glove without having to corrupt it through like a normal corruption. So you could, for your animate guardian, it's going to be easier getting the Scourge corruption. Then there's minimum endurance charges on the ring, so you don't have to do the craft. Or maybe we can get higher amount of endurance charges through minimum permanent. Oh my god. No way, dude. And then we have Corrupted Blood cannot be inflicted on you if you have at least 5 Corrupted Blood debuffs on you. I don't think it's that good, but really, I was looking at the Ami. There's just not anything significant where it's like, whoa! You know, so the coolest is maybe increased strength for a strength stacker. But really, their mana reservation is really good, probably. That's like the top end stuff. That's it. Nothing specific to Minion, nothing crazy. There's chill enemies when you get hit. There's life, there's reses, normal stuff. But then there's Belt, Minion Taunt 19. What? Someone showed me 13, right? But I didn't know it could go to 19. This is so much. Dude, who needs a Stone Golem Taunt when you could just get a Belt Taunt? Like, you don't really give up. You give up life, cooldown recovery, strength, regen, or reses. Guard skill cooldown recovery rate is kind of cool too. Life. But really, that's so much taunt. That's like 2.5 of the Ghastly Abyss jewels. Ghastly Eye jewels. What? It's really powerful. So this is why you should Scourge your items at item level 68 plus, and how I recommend doing it, how I'm going to be doing it is, for example, I have these 2 wands. They're great, but what I did is I made 2 new wands, basically the same shit, but I did a better essence, upgraded, and then I made sure they're item level 68 plus, and now I crafted them up and they're ready to Scourge. So I'm going to transform them, and we'll see what we get. And then we can transform them again because they're item level 68, and maybe we'll be able to transform them a 3rd time. So this is going to be way better Scourge, kind of shit before mapping, not going to lie. That's my takeaway at this point. Way, way, way better at mapping. Oh my god, that's crazy. So yeah, that's why you should Scourge, and how we're going to be Scourging, and the plan around all the... Obviously, you could start targeting each thing and just go crazy, and then this is how it interacts with the skills, where you, if you're going to be doing weapons, maybe you should use Murderous Desecration. Very cool. Now, final thing, I want to talk about my upgrades to the build. I was able to get in the first day. Very lucky. I had actually... I'm poor now. I spend it all. I got 2 Exalt drops, both from Blight. One from a Blight map, T1 or T2 or something. T1, I think. And then the second one was actually from a Blight encounter in a map. Pretty crazy. And I've had 1 billion Blight maps, and I have actually 2 more. And we're probably able to do them because our build's really strong. So then what I've done is I invested 1x in Awaken Minion damage, and 1x in, well, like 50 something C, which was almost 1x in Awaken Melee Phys. So I'm leveling those up, and I'm going for level 5 for the extra Intimidate and the level, 1 extra level. But then I also went for a +2 level of Socketed Duration Gem Tabula for 55C. I had some extra chaos from selling an Iron Bard, and I did a Conqueror, and I got Awakened Swift Affliction and sold it for 25C. I sold the Iron Bard for 24C, and so I bought this for 55C. So this is 2 levels. I thought about it again, like, this is insane. This is literally the +2 Ami for the skeleton. Kind of. Like, it's obviously not all your minions, but skeleton 2 levels is disgusting. 55C. That's so cheap for what it is. That's like a +2 wand just on the skeleton. It's like, wow, that's so good. So it seemed like one of the best upgrades, like I had said, going into the season, and I was actually able to pick it up even with putting out the video of telling people about it. And I upgraded to a bone helmet, so I have the 20 minion damage. And I showed you the wands. I have Deafening Essence of Fear wands now, so 69 minion damage. And we have 66, yeah. And then I got lucky on this one. I actually hit 36 fire res. And then this one I hit cast speed and mana, which isn't bad either. That's pretty cool. But and then I'm doing this. So Scourging maps. This bottom slot is maps, if you guys didn't know. And then you can gain these Scourge mods at the top. And I don't know, I've just been doing them. And then this one, I was like, let's just go for a round 2 on it. Who cares? I'll leave it in there, buff it up a second time. I want to see what happens. Pretty cool. They've been really fun. You go into the Scourge, and it's more enjoyable than a normal Scourge because you're more in a Scourge than you are in the map. And that's really fun. Yeah, I like that. It's very good mechanic overall that it's been scaling and going and progressing into the maps, and it's feeling better and better as we go. But I wish it was better early. I wish it was better early. They could have given us this power on the shitty item level basis, couldn't they? Or would it have made easy to make broken items if you could have gotten these Scourge implicits on an item level like 2? Because I don't know. I don't know if it would have broke it, but either way, it probably would have. I'm probably wrong, and that it needed to be based around map base level instead of you could do some broken shit probably. Alright, well, those are my upgrades to the build that I made. The chest plate, the 2 awakened gems, and the bone helmet. And then really we're just smashing. We have a 6 link and we have the minion damage, and it's just like our league starter planned. Oh, the only difference is in the ghastly jewel I went for taunt blind because the league mechanic's been pretty crazy, and I wanted the extra defense, survivability. It helps a little bit instead of going for a life minion damage that could be pretty expensive. This was very cheap. I got it for like a couple chaos day 1. It makes no sense. This is usually 1x. I don't get it. It's very good. So what's the conclusion? Demon Harpy's insane. Scourge insane. This league's insane. There's so much power. There's so much things. There's so much shit to fucking do. Figure out. Do. What is this? There's so many things. I can't keep up. And I'm doing the daily video and I'm doing the stream. Oh my god. I hope this helps you guys keep up too. I tried to make this as quick as possible and to the point so you guys could not be bogged down by just too many things, man. There's so much stuff happening. I need to just simplify it for you so you can take advantage and have the biggest benefit with as little headache as possible. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon, my YouTube members who financially support the channel. I can't do this without you guys, so thank you guys for all the support. And thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon and the YouTube members today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Also, thank you to everyone who's been supporting on the Twitch. That's fucking insane. Holy shit, so many subs. Thank you guys so much. And all the viewers, we've had like 200 viewers constantly for 2 days, 20 something hours. Like, it's insane. Thank you guys for all the support, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode or stream. Bye.